EA Sports. It's in the game.
Another big addition to this year's gameplay is improvements to zone coverage, and this has been something the fans have been asking for. We want zone coverage to play just like real zone coverage does in real life, and so you see that this year in the defenders actually playing the receivers. They don't just play their assignment. So if all the receivers are floated to one side, you're not going to see the back end corner just standing on an island with no one around him for 20 yards. He's going to shade over to the middle of the field to try and take that play away. Throwing to the flats, those short zones are taken away by the defenders stepping up and taking that out. So if you just like to dump the ball to the halfback and make some plays, you can find a new offense there. Same thing for skinny posts with the slot receivers or tight ends. The defender will actually play inside of that receiver now to take away that quick pass. So a lot of times the guys in the past would charge down the field by hitting that skinny post, but that's now taken away by the defender. So you see a lot of great play by these defensive backs and linebackers as they're playing these. And so with that too, it really comes into play a lot with the TCU defense and their 4-2-5 playbook. It's a big defense for us this year. Big upgrades to it because it's a really evolving defense. We saw TCU this last year shut down a lot of spread teams with it, and even in the Rose Bowl, shut down a heavy, high-powered running team with it. So it's a very versatile defense. You can do a lot with it. So we've added a lot of those personnel packages and special things to their zone blitzes and how they come up in run support into the game this year with these new playbooks. So the 4-2-5 is a great playbook to use. So with the new collision-based system and improvements to zone defense, gameplay's got a lot of big upgrades this year, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. A lot of great announcements coming for Road to Glory and Dynasty in the future.
What's going on, good people? This is Smitty, and as you guys seen, you know, the NCAA zone coverage trailer, and I know this trailer there was another trailer put out, I think today or yesterday, talking about the different dive catching animations they have in the bull rush animations that they added, which is great. It's good to see them taking the steps in the right direction, and I'm proud of them for that. You know what I'm saying? But we have to see what the final product is going to be. But nevertheless, the zone coverage, the different animations, the consecutive hit tackling, all these different things are looking, they look good. They look good, but there are still things that they need to address. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what the purpose of this video here is. As you've seen in that zone coverage video, the purpose and intent that they have for the zone coverages, I'm completely with it. I'm completely in agreement with them on that. But they need to fix the ice skating. There's no way that a player should be able to strafe 20 yards like that TCU defender. He should not be able to strafe for 20 yards and keep up with the wide receiver and make a play on the ball like that and pick the ball off. You know what I'm saying? That's completely unrealistic. And I'm showcasing this example right here. I got, you know, this is our creative team in All Pro Football here. Calvin Johnson right here, 81. You know, and I got him lined up against the cornerback here. And I just got this on a fly route. This is like an all slant play, but I got him on a fly route for a reason, just so that you could see how backpedaling should be respectfully done in respect of football, because at the end of the day, it's not nitpicking, it's about showcasing football in simulation style. So here, I'm just going to play it, run it in slow motion, and as you see, the ball being snapped, takes off, and as you can see, he gets off the line extremely quick. And you see how much the defender backpedaled. You know, he took his 1-2 steps, maybe 3 steps, and then he had to turn around. They depict the animation of them jostling just for a second, and then it's just a flat-out foot race. And he clearly has him beat, so it's up to the safety over the top. And you see the other thing here. All three, the receiver as well as both defenders, are looking back at the ball. And you see, clearly number 29 is completely out of the play. So it's between number 20 and then Calvin. And Calvin, having the height and the hops, gets up, catches the ball, gets the reception. Now the awkward thing on this play is definitely after that. He misses the, there's no way that safety should be able to lay a lick on the, on Calvin like that. So that's the unrealistic part about it. But there's no gameplay updates coming out for this game, so it's whatever. But the point is, though, that you see the point right here. He takes his 1-2 steps, turns around, and now he's trying to keep up in the foot race. There's no way that there's no way that he would be able to backpedal a good 15-20 yards and honestly keep up in stride and be right there with Calvin. There's no way that would happen. So I'm just going to do one other example here real quick. And I'll just do the play how it's normally intended. Have him on his slant route, because since it was a slant route in the trailer, just to showcase what should happen. Okay. Now, it was just a showcase. Like I said, I'm not worried about the completion. It's just how the animation is played out. And once again, snaps the ball out. Calvin takes his little, he makes his move. As you can see, he takes his 2 steps. 1-2 steps. And then he turns around, but that's when he loses track of Calvin. And as you can see, as Calvin has made his cut already, Lewis has to regain his footing and try and recover on the play. But as the ball comes, that's when number 20 comes over the top, makes a legit play. Blocks a pass. And also you see here also how the arm gets flailed away like that. I mean, that's something in respect to physics right there that 2K gets sometimes in this game, and I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? And these are the things that we want to see in EA's product or Natural Motion's product. We want to see all this. You know what I mean? So, but once again, the point is, though, in this aspect of it at least, the footwork. Respect the footwork. You know what I'm saying? Have fundamental footwork in your game. Don't have players ice skating and sliding and having a player backpedal 20 yards and he can keep up in stride with a sprinting receiver or strafing. Like that's no. Like, they definitely must fix that before this game drops. So I'm going to end it on that note. And this is your boy Smitty signing out. Peace.